You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Welcome back to Code Rad. Joining me today is Tetsuki Ijichi, a filmmaker and film distributor based in Philadelphia. Hi, Tetsuki. Thank you for joining us.
Hi. Can I say about your introduction? I mean, the trailer,
Yes.
or maybe teaser of your introduction of the show. It's so good. I like it.
Thank you. That's very kind of you to say. I enjoyed making it, and I think making little video, digital segments like that is probably I'm probably better at that than doing interviews and talking, but here we are. So thank you for coming on. And would you like to start off by telling us about your early life?
Early life. That I have a long journey so far. So, of course, I am still having another journey from here to the end of my life. But short version, I studied film theory or history at the college, and I didn't learn about filmmaking. So at that time, I organized other students to make a 8mm short film. So that's the beginning of my life connected with movie.
Yes.
And of course, I have seen that lots of movie while I was studying for the cinema, but I didn't have any, the chance to make a film at that time. But after I organized the film, group and student film group, and that's the beginning. But at that time, I didn't feel like directing the movie. So anyway, after I spent the time early 80s, late 70s, through the early 80s, I produced 3 independent movies in Japan. And then I thought, any independent movie need to know more about the business distribution. And then I joined a newer film distributor in Tokyo, and that's the beginning of my journey to be a film distributor. And then after I left the company, I made my own company with American friend in Tokyo. So American friend is actually a lawyer, so I could learn lots of legal aspect for the movie industry. And of course, it's not only about the movie. At that time, we produced event, lots of event, music event, and also Black Film Festival, Japan, we did. So I learned event production. I learned legal aspect for the entertainment. And then I thought there is not so much to do or option in Japan. So I wanted to get out from the Japanese, industry.
Yeah.
And then I moved to Los Angeles. That's middle of the, I think, 1980.
Mm-hmm.
No, 1990. Yes.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up with all of them.
I can relate.
Yeah.
I understand completely.
Yeah. So, and then I started the American company near the San Francisco Bay Area. That's 1996 or 7.
Yeah.
And then at that time, from the scratch. No, I don't need to. I don't need to start from zero, but I have
Yeah.
a connection with Japanese company,
Mm-hmm.
and okay, maybe I can bring American independent film to Japan. That's how I started, 1996 or 7. So that at the time, I still don't know. I would like to make a movie by myself or direct a movie. So anyway, the side of the distributor, I learned lots of stuff, lots of things, and because all of a sudden I have a project to distribute Japanese film, directed by my old friend, and then I started distribution of Japanese film in North America.
Mm-hmm.
I booked the film, I booked the theaters, I contract with a video company, all of that.
Yeah.
So, and then I spent maybe several years for the project. And then I moved because I have to move because of internet came up.
Yeah.
So I have to change the business structure or strategy. And then right now, the Rain Trail Picture started. And I am working with other Rain Trail Pictures. Rain Trail Pictures is a producers rep international distribution company.
Okay.
And then I don't know how started to make my movie, but let's see, before the pandemics, I guess. And at that time, I love to make something here, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Because there are so many interesting elements in Philadelphia, like people, like building or housing.
Yeah.
And it has a history of immigrant.
Mm-hmm.
So I had the idea, story idea, and initially I wanted to Taiwanese-born filmmaker here to make a film with me.
Mm-hmm.
But she dropped out middle of the development. So, but I wanted to make a film based on what we have been development. And then someone said to me, you know the story, you know the how the movie looks like. So I should direct. And then, okay, I did it. So anyway, in the same time, I have been creating my project. So Laundromat on the corner I direct in Philadelphia is one of the my life work project. All of the projects are ghost story, because I love ghost story. Anyway, the Philadelphia has a kind of spooky, uh, environment. So this is perfect for telling about
Absolutely.
ghost story.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of similar to Sixth Sense.
Sure.
Yeah, Sixth Sense is a great example
Mm-hmm.
how filmmaker captured the Philadelphia environment. So anyway, this is a short version of my history introduction.
Fantastic. Thank you. So so you have been involved in the film industry from both, in my view, the major angles of filmmaking. You have business, and then you have the creativity, and you've done both sides with the distribution, and also you've gone ahead and made your own movie.
Mhm.
I'm reminded, your story reminded me a little bit of Clive Barker. I was a teenager when Hellraiser came out, and the story, Clive Barker, of course, was a very famous writer, and a movie studio came to him and said, well, would you like to make a movie? And he said, yeah, sure, I can do that. And when I was a teenager, I thought I could make a movie too. Now that I'm older and hopefully wiser, I think if someone came to me and said, okay, here's a chance to make a movie, I would be terrified. I wouldn't even know how to start. And so tell me, so you learned the business side of filmmaking, and so what was it like to actually make a film? How much did you have to learn? Did you learn a lot in the process of doing it? I imagine it was a learning experience.
Yeah. When I moved from Japan to the state, I have some kind of idea. I have a vision or a goal of what my company looks like.
Mm-hmm.
At that time, I thought ideally, I'd like to, the established like a Miramax.
Mm-hmm.
It's a,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, it's funny, but Miramax business model is it's like, of course, was a distributor, but later, after they established distribution business, they, produce lots of independent movies.
It was
So
huge in the 90s.
yeah, and I thought if I can establish the other company called Tidal Point Picture,
Mm-hmm.
and we started, and the Tidal Point Picture could be Asian, Japanese, Miramax,
Mm-hmm.
best located in Bay Area, San Francisco. That's I have such an image, but it took a long time to run distribution business because of course, video, VHS through the DVD, and all of a sudden internet. So it's harder to keep up all of the aspect of the business. So I didn't have a chance to make a movie.
Yeah.
And so anyway, that's good to know, to learn about a business. And then, okay, how can I use a kind of business sense for my own pictures? That's I came up with actually, I think before the pandemics. So anyway, a good chance. I would like to make this movie, even the short movie, Laundromat on the Corner.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I will make a feature film based on this short film. That's
Right.
a next step. Right now, I am trying to make a script for a feature film based on short film Laundromat on the Corner. So that's I have to do as soon as I can to make a first draft, and then I need to find a financial resource or investor, and then set up the future project. So that's hopefully in the next 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right. So now you are in the process of adapting a short movie into a full-length screenplay. Can you tell us a little bit about your creative process?
Creative process actually inspire from what I would like to see, what I would like to create. And all of the image or the story actually came from my childhood. At that time, I loved watching a horror movie or a ghost story. And then that image still stick with my brain. That's the reason I think I'd like to create my own ghost story, reflected from my childhood. And the process of creation is, however, I am thinking about the project. I don't do setting up the business plan first. I would like to see what I would like to tell people, what I pictured from my brain. Sometimes it's like a dream or maybe nightmare, but that's a kind of sample of my idea. And then, so first, I would like to make a storyline or plot, and then back to a script. I am not a native speaker, so I can't make a perfect English script. But when I have some rough, plot or rough script, I would like to. Well, I have to work with English writer to complete the first draft, or I would say second draft.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I have to, polish the script with some kind of marketing angle. For example, we don't need 4 people arguing this subject. Maybe we should cut 1 or 2, the characters. Or the character should be more aggressive. Okay, we can do that. And then that's towards to how much the script has an impact to audience. So that's I think a good one of the good movie to be released, or for the film festival circle.
Yeah.
So just about the Laundromat on the Corner, this is a spooky ghost story, but I would like to bring more meat. I would say red meat or something for future film project, because
Sure.
of the feature film should have a more meat
Of course. Yeah.
to reach the people, especially who likes the genre movie. So genre movie is good, and if I don't have a sense to direct artistic art movie, I should just take the path of making a genre movie. Genre movie has a more commercial.
Yeah.
Commercial means that's related to the business.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the directors has a chance to be artistic, film master.
Absolutely.
But that's I think one out of 100 or 200 people or 200 film director. So it's hard to be a master. It's like Martin Scorsese or Akira Kurosawa or
Sure.
such kind of Koreeda, So they are lucky, actually.
Yeah.
So, but business is it's not only the financial aspect, marketing, of course, the
Yeah.
financial aspect, and also copyright, the legal aspect. And that's all about the film. It's not only, oh, I made a movie with Rolling Stones music soundtrack for my movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That would be your whole budget.
Yeah, we have to pay lots of music
Yeah.
license fee or something like that. So the taking the movie outside of your apartment, our house, this is a in industry. So we have to be careful about legal things. Or marketing things is related to the how to make a profit from the movie.
Absolutely.
So marketing is also important. And I don't think independent filmmakers have enough time to learn such aspect. But if people can get some internship with a film festival or film company, even in Philadelphia, they can learn lots of things from them. I would highly recommend to be an intern for such kind of film company.
And someone looking to be an intern, what would they do? Can you be an intern in Philadelphia?
You mean the film company here? Yeah.
Are there opportunities here in Philadelphia for someone?
I think so. Maybe I identified there are 3 movie distributors in Philadelphia. They might, say, okay, come in.
Yeah.
That's one. Or Philadelphia Film Society, they have an exhibition or the film programming for the film festival.
Yeah.
So that also volunteer or internship might be worth doing it.
I feel like over the last 20 years or so, there's been a huge change in the film industry in switching over from film to digital. I mean, in the 90s, I had, several books about how to make movies and, film school and a book, and they were all the focus of these things is how to afford this camera equipment and the film, and it seems like so much, especially compared to now that you have digital. It seems to me, I have no experience with this. Digital seems to simplify everything and make it much less expensive. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Well, I don't have so much knowledge of technical side.
Yeah.
And I like working with technician, but I cannot have a technical, aspect with me. So,
Yeah.
So hard to say, okay, I have a digital camera or I have a drone, and how to use that tool for me or for my project. I
Yeah.
always thinking about the even the computers. Application
Yeah.
on the computer. Oh, okay, I have a new app. That's editing. I have a new app for filming. But if I don't have a story or I don't have things to tell, tool is tools, and I can't use the tool. So
Yeah.
when I have some story or a project, at that time, I can start using tools. So I am not a cameraman. I am
Yeah.
not the writing director. I am not a production designer. But I can work with those people when I have the story.
Yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, I am such kind of filmmaker.
Right. Now, when I was preparing for this episode, I did some research about Laundromat on the Corner, and I went to a website I never heard of before called FilmDo, which I thought your movie was going to be on it, and unfortunately, when I tried to watch it, it said this movie is not available. Maybe it's not available
really?
in America. It is. Is there any place we can go to see your movie? Any thoughts about that in general? Where to see short films?
Yeah. How about I have to call the or email the film do.
Yeah.
They are based in London, and I
Okay.
thought I asked them to do worldwide. So anyway, some kind of blog. They use the blog for the some countries. So
Yeah.
anyway, I can ask just delete
Yeah.
remove the blocks. So worldwide is available. Okay.
Okay.
Or otherwise, I can send you the online screener to you to watch what it is. Yeah.
Fantastic. Great.
Film due is also one of the my our video on demand
Okay.
friends
Sure.
company, but
Yeah.
they're not coming or becoming like Netflix. So
Yeah.
they are still struggling for the establishment. So we will see.
Okay. And do you go to the movies a lot? Have you seen anything good lately?
After the pandemics,
Yeah.
it's really hard
Mm-hmm.
to go to see the movie in theater. So mostly I'm watching the Netflix or Prime Video or sometimes Hulu or HBO Max or something like that.
Yeah.
And then besides that, I have receiving lots of film from Asia, Japan, Africa, and Europe. So I have to make my time to watch all of the film I receiving. So that's really
Sure, watching movies is your job. That
yeah. So if I love to see the movie in theater because it has more impact to my brain. I love to see the movie in theater, but
for sure.
The business side I have to see online.
Yeah.
So it's really not what I am expecting for movie watching, but what can I say? Yeah, but I have to see. But when I receive the movie from the independent filmmaker, I will say, I will see the first 15 minutes. 15 minutes. If it doesn't grab my interest, my heart, I will just, walk away. I don't see completely all the way to the end. But even though I went through to the end, ending row, I have to think about what is this marketable or not? Otherwise, I can't distribute or sell or license to another distributor or streaming media. So that's my movie watch.
Well, Tetsuki, thank you very much. I know you are very busy. I appreciate you taking some time out of your schedule to come on the Code Rad show.
Oh, thank you so much. Is that all of the, your question? And,
yes.
Did I, answer all of your question?
You answered everything and more. I learned so much. It was really fascinating. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for your patience to hear my Japanese accent, English.
My pleasure. It was a great episode. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you too.